so many people are scared to move to a different state simply because they don't know how their mortgage is going to get financed, or what their finances are going to look like when they move to a new area. And trust me guys, I was just like you. I don't know about Brandy, but I was scared when I moved to Dallas, and I didn't know so many things that I didn't know before becoming in real estate. So if you're one of those people who are concerned, you want to buy a house but you're scared and you don't know what you're going to get yourself into, stay tuned, because that's exactly what we are going to talk about in this video right now. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Dre with the Making Moves Group, and I'm here with my business partner.
You forgot my name? Brandy, you guys.
I was trying to let you have your own.
You don't normally let me have my own nothing.
Jesus, why are you making this awkward today?
I'm not. This is us.
Jesus Christ. She's already starting with the shenanigans. Look,
oh my God.
Guys, today I'm trying to be serious with y'all. But anyways, if this is your first time watching the channel, you want to know everything about living, working, playing, eating, and chilling in Dallas, Texas, gotta hit that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it to be the first to know when we upload a new video. Listen, guys, I can't make this up. People contact us each and every day trying to get more information about moving and relocating and buying a house, condo, what else, a townhouse, whatever you're trying to do.
Renting, leasing, or sometimes we just get hit up on the areas and what to do in these areas. So we the plug, right? We got information. We have resources to help you guys. We got what you need, but you got to reach out. And if you're afraid, don't be, because that's what we're here for.
Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We love helping y'all out because we got y'all back when moving to Dallas, and we're going to get straight to it. So like I was saying, man.
Let's get to it. So are we talking about the fears with financing?
So we got three things that people are scared about. I wouldn't say three things. Okay.
We're gonna do the top three things that are the fears that we're noticing when people reach out to us, the comments on our down on our YouTube. So those are what we're gonna address. The top three fears with the money. It's always the money.
It's
the money
always
is always the fear, right?
The money, that's what's most important. At the end of the day, you can't move somewhere with no money.
You're right. You cannot.
But anyways.
So what are they? What's the top one?
So the top one is you never bought a house before and you're relocating to a different state, and you're really nervous about what that process is going to look like. So how does that process look like?
Well, it kind of depends, I guess, right? Well, so you want to move and you're like, what do I do first? Well, the very first step is to reach out to us, okay? And then the first step for us, once you reach out to us, give us all your information, we're gonna get you pre-approved. It's not a scary process. People think it's scary. It's not scary. It's three main things that they need to get you pre-approved, and you're good. So don't worry, okay? Should we tell them what they need to get pre-approved, or should we say that?
No, tell them.
Okay. So the main thing you need, especially when you're relocating to another state, is a job. We can't stress that enough.
You need a damn job.
You need a damn job, okay? We can't stress it enough. And you don't have to have a job that's physically located in the state that you're moving to. If you work remotely, as long as the area that you're moving to is approved by your HR for you to work remotely from, that'll work. So you need an offer letter. If you're transferring your current job or you're starting a new job, either way, you're gonna need an offer letter from that job. They can use that for the purchase of your home, okay? And then and they are going to do employee verification, so please make sure it's legit. I ain't saying y'all ain't legit.
Don't be lying. They're going to find out.
Make sure it's legit, right? And then you need to make sure that you have a minimal debt. So when you're moving here to get that pre-approval, make sure that you have minimal debt. The normal debt, credit cards, sometimes student loans are a regular debt, and a car payment. Those are the normal debts. Anything outside of that, try to eliminate as much debt as you possibly can. And then to get that pre-approval, you need that credit. Like, those are the three main things: a job, low debt, and good credit. And I'm saying good, but it could be average. We know that there's levels to credit. So as long as you up in the 620-ish ballpark, we can make something happen. We can help you with that.
Don't be reliant on Credit Karma, y'all. Okay.
Do not.
Credit Karma had me heartbroken one day.
You thought your credit score was 720, and then you apply for a loan that was like 580.
Like, dang. But yeah,
that's why you reach out to us, because we have some really great lender partners. Shout out to our lender partners. They do an amazing job on telling you what you need to do, and then sending you to the next step to get you where you need to go. Okay.
Yep.
So that's what you need to get that pre-approval. See how easy that was? And you thought getting the pre-approval was hard. Dre thought getting the pre-approval was hard. I promise it's not. It's really easy.
No, and sometimes it doesn't take that long to get pre-approved.
Minutes.
Literally. You just have to have all your stuff together.
If you call our people, our lender partners, minutes.
They on it.
They can get you pre-approved in minutes, and I'll have that pre-approval in my email, and then we can start looking for a house literally right away. So that pre-approval, without that pre-approval, we cannot look for your house. So that's the first step. Okay.
The reason why we
after reaching out to us.
The reason why we can't start looking for a house, because we don't know how much you can afford. You might think in your mind that you can afford $500,000, but that pre-approval comes back $350,000, and it's a whole different price range. And we don't want to have your expectations too high or too low, because you might can afford more than what you think.
And we want to be able to back up an offer without that pre-approval, with them saying we're gonna front you the money to purchase the house. Then you got nothing. So that paper is validation that when you find a house, this company is more than likely going to finance that loan amount for that house for you. So we need the pre-approval.
Yes. So the second concern for people who are moving, as far as financing, is selling their house and then buying a new one here. How the hell are you going to get that done?
Well, we got a couple of different approaches for that. You have to change for the market, right? The market is ever changing, so you have to change according to that market. Personally, y'all might not be like what I have to say, but I don't like doing contingency. Contingency is you can purchase a new house.
What is a contingency?
It's contingent. It's like a restriction, kind of. It's contingent upon something else happening. This needs to happen in order for this to happen, is what that contingency is. So if the contingency is your house needs to sell first before the purchase of this house goes through, then there's your contingency. It's contingent upon something. So in this market, that's just one X that's putting you down above the other buyers. If someone doesn't have a restriction but you do, who are you gonna take? You know what I mean? So I really don't like to navigate in the world of contingencies. That don't mean we won't. But I try to do it simultaneously, and a simultaneous transaction is a lot different than a contingent transaction. So if you're knowing that you want to move to another state and you have a house to sell, reach out to us so that we can kind of make this move so strategic and simultaneous versus putting contingencies and restrictions upon it. Okay, so reach out to us so that we can do it the best way with a smooth flow, so we can give you the best opportunity to get the house that you want here.
That is a great, and it's kind of like when you think about moving out of state, you got to think about like moving in state as well.
Yeah.
We want y'all to move here, but it's pretty much like the same process. Contingency, it's the same thing.
Whenever you're buying a house, it's just like any other purchase. If someone says, okay, you can buy this car, but it's restricted. In order for you to buy this car, I need you to go do this, and this. Well, then you got somebody over here giving you the same car, but they're not asking you to do nothing. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go with the one that doesn't have the hassle. So that's the same thing with the contingencies in the real estate market. So we're trying, our whole goal and why we started this is to make your move as seamless as possible. That's our whole goal. We are here to make this move a smooth transition and as seamless as possible. So we're gonna exercise every type of resource we can do to make that happen for y'all.
Perfect. And then the last thing that people are freaking out about.
What are they freaking out about?
Down payment and closing costs.
What?
Yeah.
Money. We always go with the money. It's always about the money.
You got to be prepared, okay? When moving to Dallas, you got to make sure you have that down payment, and you got to make sure you have that closing cost. So what does that look like for somebody?
Those are two separate things. Like, I'm gonna jump in only because a lot of people don't know, if you've never purchased a home before, that those are two separate down payment.
You don't want to be house
closing
broke.
costs. Those are different, and that's still different when people say house poor. We're gonna get back to that, but that's different too. But down payment and closing costs are two different things. But guess what? If you reach out to us right now, new builds are what we're showing you guys, because you can get new construction homes that are already ready, or you can get them built out a year out. They're paying down payment. They're helping towards closing costs. They're buying down interest rates. They're doing so many great things that we're gonna knock off that worry, that down payment and closing costs worry and fear. We're gonna eliminate some of that. We ain't saying you can't. You gonna have to come here with no money. That ain't what we saying. But if you can get $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 credit towards your down payment and closing costs, then that's probably the best bet on what you want to do. So don't let those things be a fear no more. Don't let pre-approval be a fear. Don't let you have a house somewhere else that you need to sell first before you can get going on the house here, or you don't have all the money for your down payment and closing costs, or you just want to know what does that actually look like. If you want a $400,000 house, you want to know how much is the down payment and how much are the closing costs, a ballpark figure, then reach out to us so we can help with that as well.
Because we're the Making Moves group.
We're the Making Moves group. Who are we?
Making Moves.
That's right. And what do we help people do?
Make moves.
Make moves.
So if
Just
you guys have any questions, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or simply send us an email. Check out one of these videos above to see exactly what it's like living in Dallas, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces.